Just before I start, I wanted to let you know that this was just a week off work project, so if you do want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe so that I know you enjoyed it. On Saturday, we saw Steven Gerrard's Aston Villa for the first time, and as expected, they set up in a 4-3-3 formation, with Martinez in goal, a back four of Cash, Konza, Mings and Target, a midfield three of Nakamba, McGinn and Ramsey, and a front three of Buendia, Ings and Watkins. Their first test was against a high-flying Brighton side who had lined up in a 3-5-1-1 formation. So it was clear to see that Steven Gerrard had spent the majority of the last week or so working on the defensive shape of the team, and as expected, the front three remained very narrow out of possession. There were clearly team instructions to allow the back three of Brighton to have the ball without too much pressure, and instead the movement of the front three was largely focused on stopping any balls coming through the central corridors or half spaces, therefore forcing Brighton to play the ball out wide or across their three centre-backs. When the ball was moved out wide, it was clear to see that there was some very well rehearsed movement from John McGinn and Jacob Ramsey, the two wider players of Villa's midfield three. When either of the two Brighton wing-backs received the ball, Ramsey or McGinn would quickly move out wide and press them aggressively against the touchline. Often with some assistance from Villa full-backs, Cash and Target, they were able to restrict the passing options of their opponents and force them to play backwards to their three centre-backs. Like a well-oiled machine, we also saw that as Ramsey or McGinn started to drift wide to apply pressure, Buendia or Watkins would then drop slightly deeper to provide central cover and continue to block any passing lines into the central areas of the pitch. Despite the short time that Gerrard had to work with the squad, this was carried out fairly well. However, there were times when Brighton were able to break the lines and play into central areas of the pitch. This happened either via incorrect shape of the front three or just from Brighton moving the ball quicker than the Villa front three could adjust their positions. When this did happen, the midfield three, often Nakamba in the central role, pressed very aggressively to quickly force Brighton back out of these areas. Though the press wasn't always successful, the intent to keep Brighton out of these areas was clear. When defending deeper on the pitch, we also noticed Ramsey and McGinn offering lots of support to their fullbacks. For example, when Target had stepped out and put pressure on a Brighton player, Ramsey would drop into the back line to keep the defensive shape. As soon as the ball started to move back inside, Ramsey would be able to step up and apply pressure, and Target could resume his normal positioning. In possession, there was clearly less work done. Whilst Gerrard was happy, for now, to allow Brighton to dominate possession in safe areas of the pitch, there is no doubt as weeks progress he will also want to address how we play in possession. There was, however, one notable and trademark Gerrard tactic implemented. Often, when the Villa centre-backs were in possession of the ball, either McGinn or Ramsey would drop into the full-back area to receive the ball, allowing the full-back to safely move higher up the pitch. This provides a simple passing option for centre-backs, but also provides the vital cover in the case of losing possession. Attacking full-backs was a trademark of Gerrard's Villa, and it's already becoming clear that this will be something he looks to implement at Villa. The main takeaway from this first game is that both in possession and out of possession, central midfielders are a key part of Gerrard's tactics. Not that we should be surprised about that at all. Thanks for watching, and again, if you do want to see more videos, then please make sure you like and subscribe.